Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is a 1978 musical directed by Michael Schultz and starring Peter Frampton, the Bee Gees, Sandy Farina, Frankie Howard, Paul Nicholas, George Burns, Steve Martin, Billy Preston, Alice Cooper, Earth, Wind and Fire, Aerosmith, and Donald Pleasence. That's new. The film opens with the horror that is World War I. Okay. The band returns to their home in Heartland and we're treated to this generational montage. It's a celebration for Sgt. Pepper and Mr. Kite scores this sweet weather vane in tribute. Lucky bastard. Oh, they're magic instruments.
These instruments have the power to make dreams come true. And as long as they remained in Heartland's care, humanity would live happily forever after.
So what happened to the rest of the band? When Sgt. Pepper keeled over, did the town just say, "Fuck you guys"? Billy gets together with the Henderson brothers and they unleash a new Sgt. Pepper band with Dougie as the manager. The Bee Gees come out first and Billy finally comes alive.
I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends.
Ugh. I don't think getting high could help watching this movie. They get a telegram from a music executive and head to the big city.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in.
This whole movie is going to be nothing but bad Beatles covers, isn't it?
It's getting better all the time.
It would be better if my DVD player imploded right now. Back at Heartland, Mr. Mustard rolls in, and I have to wonder if these are sex robots. This is stalking. What the hell? Disney? Donald Pleasence! There's another telegram and the band is headed to Hollywood.
Here comes the sun.
Fuck you! The guys are splitting using Led Zeppelin's gimmick.
It's alright.
What? They hop in a sweet limo and an offer is made.
I want you so badly. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad.
Heavy? What? They go to BD's house, finding girls at the pool and attempt to start an orgy. Nope, none of that shit. You need to take some bad pictures. Man, they're really staring into your soul. They sign contracts and get free t-shirts. Billy holds out but gets Cosby'd and eventually signs. I'm going to vomit. They head out the next morning and don't forget to pick up your copy of Decade by Neil Young, available on LP and 8-track. They go in to record and show us how soundtracks are made. Tower Records! You know, I hate this movie, but I want one of those shirts.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land.
Disco Nowhere Man? I don't need that shit. They play concerts and have a TV special and a success montage. This sure is creepy. FVB? What the hell does that stand for? Fucking venereal buttocks? They are sex robots! Mustard steals the instruments and is commanded to deliver them to different locations. This is kind of turning into a video game plot. What's wrong with an arcade? Then Heartland goes full 1970s. That's a huge burger. Strawberry misses Billy and leaves. Luckily, the sex robots alert Mr. Mustard and they follow, with her eventually arriving in LA. And is she already coked up? The band is recording as Strawberry rudely butts in and tells them that Heartland is now a shithole, so they commit GTA on Mustard's ride. They snoop around and discover where all the instruments went. Steve Martin!
Silver hammer came down upon her head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead.
This may be the first good performance in this film so far, but what the hell do the lyrics have to do with what's going on screen? Oh, they're being figurative. There's a fight, I guess. Hey, you guys like Star Wars? Billy gets knocked out with a sparkler, but they recover the cornet. That was a little too easy. Next up is Father-Son.
He decided to go into the media business and help destroy the minds of those young people who teased him on their way to school.
You wanna know what really destroys minds? This movie. Alice Cooper! The band sneaks in. They trash the place. Billy gets knocked out again and they leave.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields.
So I guess she's singing a song about herself to wake him up. He's up, let's go and get this shit on the road.
Always know, sometimes think it's me. But you
Jesus, we have to do another verse?
A giant benefit. Musical artists from all over would come to Heartland for a concert that would save the town. And Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band would join them.
Oh, mimes and clowns? Let's just keep the brothel and the casino. Earth, Wind, and Fire are one of the few examples of talent in this movie. As the concert goes on, Mustard steals the instruments again and kidnaps Strawberry, stealing his van back in the process. And the chase is on.
Oh, will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Is this necessary, you creeper? Aerosmith?
Process. And worst of all, change Strawberry into a mindless groupie.
She already is.
This was the enemy. FVB. Future Villain Band.
Future Villain Band? You couldn't come up with a better name than that?
Come together right now over me.
Oh, I think we have a winner for Best Musical Performance in this film. The band shows up and you are now seeing Peter Frampton fighting Steven Tyler. Yeah. The original concept was to have Peter Frampton kill Steven Tyler, but Aerosmith said, fuck that shit, we're not letting Frampton waste our lead singer. So they went with this instead, which I guess was better. Holy shit! And she's dead. They butcher another Beatles song during the funeral, and all I have to say is to not let Mr. Mustard near the corpse. The end. Nope, here's another horrible rendition of a classic song.
Many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried.
And here's another.
He blew his mind out in a car. He hadn't noticed that the lights had changed.
If there's one thing you need to take from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, it's Barry Gibb sharing a joint with Donald Pleasence. Billy decides to commit suicide, but the weather vane turns into Billy Preston and stops him. Apparently, he is also Peter Pan. What the fuck? He fixes the town, and here's Strawberry. The end. Nope, one more time. Dame Edna? Thank God. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band sucks, and it torched some careers, particularly Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees. They would never again reach the heights that they had previously accomplished, other than becoming nostalgia acts. This film feels like Robert Stigwood smashed Saturday Night Fever and Grease together and failed miserably. And obviously cocaine was involved, because they were saying this was going to be the Gone with the Wind of this generation. Sgt. Pepper is overproduced 1970s crap that the Beatles had nothing to do with. Legend has it that on a flight from Paris to New York, John Lennon had to sit through this movie as the in-flight entertainment. When he got to New York, there was a snowstorm, and they had to fly around, killing time until it passed so they could land. So what did they do? They ran the movie again. And I can't imagine anything being closer to the depths of hell than having to sit through this movie twice.
A dirty old